Okay, so this time I want to talk to y'all about a stone. And let's pull out my gree bag. My gree bag is what I keep on me at all times. It's everything I keep on me. So, all right. So let's pull out the gree bag and let's see what we're going to talk about today. So, one of the stones I carry on me at all times is tiger's eye. Okay, so let's talk about the tiger's eye. Let's get these things out of the way. Now, one thing about the tiger's eye is that it has a lot of good feel-good benefits. Helps you kind of feel better overall. It's a good feel-good stone. Okay, stone is like brown and black. Okay, it has like stripes kind of through it, brown and black stripes through it. It's a really good go for it stone. Kind of makes you feel like whatever you wanted to do, it kind of gives you that boost that you need to push forward. Gives you that courage. Especially if you're trying to have a new beginning, like you're trying to start something new. You know, tiger's eye is really good to have on you to help push through. It's really good for intuition, so it's good for making a right or really just following your third eye. You know, following your third eye to make the right decision as far as which way you're trying to go. So that's good to have good intuition when you're trying to have the courage to do something new, right? It also assists in your gut feeling. So it's good to have your third eye, your intuition, and your gut feelings match each other, right? If those two match each other, then what you're feeling usually is correct. It's hard to go wrong when your intuition and your gut feeling is saying the same thing. And so your tiger's eye helps you to match both of those two together. It'll assist in those gut feelings matching with your intuition. And that's what you really want. Also assisting in narrow-mindedness, because when you're narrow-minded, you can miss out on a lot of opportunities. And so when your tiger's eye is helping your third eye and your gut feelings match each other, it can help you get rid of some of that narrow-mindedness because you can now understand how things are coming together. In this world, in the spiritual world, you definitely have to have an open mind when dealing in it. So narrow-mindedness is you're just not going to be successful in it if you don't open your mind. So tiger's eye is definitely one of the stones you definitely want to have on you to be able to navigate in the spiritual world. It also helps with the yin and yang of your body, of yourself, of your spiritual self, of just your body as a whole, especially with your left and right brain. The tiger's eye helps bring the balance to your left and right brain so they operate evenly. So that's a good thing to know about tiger's eye. Now, when we talk about the physical aspects of the tiger's eye, it works really, really, really good for the digestive system, even with diverticulosis, which is like the big stomach. You know how sometimes we have that bulge in our stomach. It just, a personal story about me is that, for a while I had been having that. My stomach had just been like just big, for no reason. And so I know I had been diagnosed with IBS, so I know that probably was part of the reason. And so last week I had carried about 5 to 6 tiger eye stones in my gree bag, right? So sometimes, depending on what we need for the day, is what we'll go to the case and we'll get what we need and add it to our bag for the day, right? So this is our case here, and we keep what we need, whether we're selling at the bottom mostly, and everything else at the top that we keep for our personal use. So I came down here, got the bag of tiger's eye, right? And picked out about 5 or 6 pieces, added them to my gree bag, right? And then once I added those to my gree bag, I kept them on me for about probably about 5 days. And then I noticed, as keeping them on me for about 5 days, don't want to get too nasty, or gross anybody out, but I noticed my bowels started to change. I started going more regularly. And then yesterday, the kids had told me that, not just one kid, but multiple kids, they had told me that my stomach was going down. And so that gave me a more confidence that a Tiger Eye had actually worked. I noticed with one Tiger Eye, it wasn't strong enough to do the job. Once I put about 5 or 6 pieces in there, I definitely felt the difference in it working. So that's something that you can keep in mind when deciding if this is a stone that you want to invest in. Okay. What else? It's really good for, like I said, balance. It's good at keeping you calm, keeping you grounded. You know, if you have a trouble with anxiety, you know, and depression, Tiger's Eye is really good for keeping you relaxed. You know, so you can just kind of get through it. You know, keeping you not being afraid, you know, getting past fear, getting past negativity. Because again, it's a go for it stone. It's a feel better stone. So to feel better, you have to get rid of some of those negative things. You know, the depression, the negativity, the fear, the worry, the anxiety. So for it to be a feel better stone, it has to help deal with all those other things that can cause you to not feel better. You know, and of course, working with the gut, the digestive system. If the digestive system isn't working good, usually your whole body doesn't feel good at all. So the fact that it works on the digestive system, the entire digestive system, usually that's going to help heal your whole body. It's going to make your whole body feel good. So Tiger's Eye, one of my favorite stones as well. Definitely recommend it that you invest in Tiger Eye stones. Like I said, I would use more than one, definitely. If you're gonna use it for its purposes, use about 5 or 6 on you at that time, and then once it does the job that you need to do, always cleanse them. Whether it be laying on a bed of amethyst, whether it be rinsing them under water, or putting them out in the sun, or putting them out in the moonlight, or you know, blowing sage over them. You know, just make sure you cleanse your stones once you're done using them, and before you put them back where you store them, to you want to get the energy off of them that's been on you. And that's it. All right. Talk to y'all later.